back to it not being so light in the mornings again. We're getting really close to winter solstice. That'll be good. Really at the darkest point of the year. But just about, I think that's like mid-December. You turn over to where our days start getting longer again. Yeah. Are you ready for that, bub? Makes long nights working. It does. You want to come? I'm a little sleepy. Your kitties are fine. Come on. You come in? Yeah, I'm coming, Mom. Get everybody fed so Mom can go to work and Zoom all day. Yes, crazy COVID. Some of you guys said that your schools have been virtual or going back virtual. We are still open. I don't really foresee the governor closing our schools anytime soon, but we have had like different districts pause for 2 weeks. One of the districts in the area that I work in just did. There's like 2 of them, but it's got to be hard on you moms and dads with kiddos. I know. Trust me, all the school employees are ready for this pandemic to be over too. Those guys have food. It's a little bit warmer today than it was yesterday. It was really cold. It was like in the teens in the morning, which was good because all the pigs' mud was frozen. On the other hand, there were like not enough clothes to put on and everybody's water was frozen. I had to go around and break everything up. Haven't put in my winterized things yet, and I was gonna do that today. And really now we're over the hump of that little cold spell. And I've lost my scoop, my red scoop. I have no idea where it is. I didn't have you guys with me yesterday, so I can't even go back and look at video and figure out where the heck I put it. So we're just gonna have to use the minerals scoop today. What has Mama done with her scoop? Nobody knows. All right, let's get you guys fed. Forgot my bucket. It's supposed to rain today. It was supposed to snow. We will see what if any of that comes to fruition. It is gonna rain probably here in a couple of hours. Northwest Arkansas, you never know. But my mom was super disappointed it wasn't gonna snow. It's a little early in the season here for snow, but one of the worst snowstorms that we've had was the very first year that I lived here when I was on my internship, and we were out of school for like almost 10 straight days. Crazy, and it was in December. Good morning. Good morning, piggies and goats. Did you guys not turn your water over today? Well, that was nice. Yeah, oh, we gotta run back. We gotta run back. We ran too far. Looking good. On Monday, the afternoon, they had turned their water completely over. I guess there was ice on top, and I had busted it open, but it must have like re-solidified after I went to work, so they had turned it over and dumped it all out, trying to get the ice out of it. We filled them back up. Hello, pretties. Zell, are you ready to come out? Are you ready to come out? boys. Getting so big. My Billy boy, he's always under my feet. Some of you have suggested keeping him. We really, really can't, guys. Don't need another buck. I have 3 with 12 girls. There's just no reason to keep him, and I don't need another pet. He's gonna be a fabulous little buck, so he needs to go. Just throwing things now to a home where he can have his own ladies. I did decide yesterday or the day before that I think that the grain, this pelletized grain that I like so much because it does well in the bin, is probably what has gotten some of the girls choking. It's just too dry, which is a bummer because I liked it, but their systems don't. So we will go back to our feed that has a little heavier molasses, a little bit, it's a textured feed instead of these pellets. I think that's what's got our girls all worked up. Ah, there's my scoop. Morning, smelly boys. How's Cheapers? Good morning, Mom. Good morning. My scoop last night was in one of those protein tubs, one of our self-wicking planters, and it was red and the bin was red and I couldn't see it because it was dark. That's good, I got my scoop back. I figured it was out here. I had to jump the fence yesterday morning and break up ice. It would make sense. Everybody's water, their water is frozen in a couple of spots, but with my treat monsters, some treats, I'll go to work. Hello. Oh, I dropped that one. Okay, later guys. Got 2 hangers on out here who definitely get plenty of breakfast. I'm not starting to feed the whole herd. Arrange feed them for me. I probably should. It wouldn't hurt them. It's gonna be funny at the new place. There's not gonna be a spot like that, really, where I guess there will be, but it won't be the same. You guys are gonna have to watch me get in a new routine over there, figure out how everything works. But I'll see you guys when I get home from work. Well, it's raining, as promised. Everybody's super unhappy about it. My guess is that they're out of food, and this is the chief complaint. They're about out of water. So we're gonna just lay eyes on everybody real quick, and then I'm gonna clean them out and restock hay feeders, and maybe that will make everybody feel better. Hi, Billy. Hey, Billy Willy. I know, we're buddies, aren't we? What do you guys think? Hi, Buns. You're all wet. Poppers. Nani and Padme are all cooped up in the chicken coop. Girls, stop fighting. Oh no, she's here. Nani's here. Cece, Padme are in here. Were you guys just out here and you got stuck? I'm kind of wet in here, guys. It's kind of wet. Don't have to fight. Nani and Bunny were just standing out there. There's hay in this feeder. This is supposed to be packed. They haven't been eating it, so I don't understand. Like, this whole side has just been totally full. Poppy, stop being a stink. Okay, well, they look fine. I know that the boys over here probably need some hay. It's not really raining hard. It's cold-ish. It's in the 40s. It's not gonna freeze tonight or anything. Look at that. Buddies, are you okay? 1 pig, 2 pigs, 1 goat. Where's my other little goat? Huh? Wasp, are you in there? Bubbles! Okay, we will feed them here in a minute as well. I'm sure they're hungry, and we'll get them some hay. Even though it's muddy, I'll make sure they've got a full feeder in there to eat from. Well, my little buddy stink. No, hi. Y'all are a problem. Patty is just like yelling. Okay, so I think Cece and Padme think they're stuck and they're not gonna ford this deep water. They can jump across it, I think, but I think that's why they're staying here. So I'm gonna open this gate and see if they'll come into the barn and just walk them around. Because I really think they're stuck, and I don't want them to be stuck out in this coop. The longer it rains, the wetter it'll get, so let's rescue them real quick. Oh, don't eat that, it's moldy. Of course. Don't eat that. No. Not for goats. Come on, Padme. Come on. Let's have a treat. Come on, Patty. Patty. Come here. Get a look what Mama's got. Come on. Let's go. So Cece decided to brave the water and jumped across. And then of course, I probably should have just made Padme. If I had treats, I think she would have just come. But my hands are frozen. The dog's eating something probably gross. So everybody's in here. Everybody's getting something to eat, except for those two who are about to run. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna run all the way back around and hope they get a treat. I bet. They come back around? No. Okay, good. So they need minerals too. Water is filled up. I did set some extra hay out just because they all seem to be really hungry so that nobody will be fighting. I'm gonna take a flake to Waffles and Link. The cats are just destroying it. So they definitely need to refill, and I'll have goats back over here. So that was totally pointless. But I am gonna feed Waffles and the pigs and Link real quick. I went and got their bowls and moved them up next to the fence. Dinner! Come on. Okay, so they're taken care of. Nice full bellies. The farmer is soaking wet. So I have one other thing that we need to do. I have to dig out a little spot in the barn for the water to run around the front so that it won't run into the barn. And I have to kind of pick this out every time that it rains in the winter, because when I'm cleaning out the hay, it builds back up and then it starts to run into the barn instead of in front. Let's get Nani some treats. Come here, Nani. Look, there you go. There you go. You can find them, you can have them, treat monster. Otherwise, the water will just slowly creep in. I'm so excited, guys, to get to move these guys to a place that does not have flooding issues. I'm so tired of flooding issues. And the barn has really stayed dry since we did all the dirt work this summer. They're all crazy and that's not helping. You can kind of see how this puddles and eventually it just runs right in and it'll seep into there. So what I've got to do is just dig out real quick so that it'll continue to drain that way. I think I've at least got it draining away from the barn. At this point, I know it's probably impossible for you guys to see now because it's dark. I just trenched all the way out to there. It comes in from this way, runs down, and it's supposed to kind of run out into the left of the pig house and down. But we've built up so much dirt here in front of the barn that it's just not draining very well. Everybody's calmed down, kind of settling in, getting something to eat. These two are having an argument. Everybody's found some place to eat. Water's clean-ish. They keep dropping hay in it, so it gets dusty. This is the problem with this water and hay being in the same place, is they just drop hail in it. The other three are out here. Are you guys eating at this feeder? So Bunny and Padme are eating at that feeder that's under the lean-to, and Nani's still waiting on treats, even though I just gave her a bunch. So I'm gonna go in and feed myself. Jeremy should be home soon. I'll come back out in a little while and put everybody to bed. It's so funny, I guess they weren't asleep. Normally when I come out here and I'm late, like I'm probably an hour later, they're usually asleep. It's been a pretty straight down rain today, which is really nice. Sorry, I know the camera's really close to my head. They're normally all asleep, and I come in here and I get them stirred up, but they must have heard me come out the door. I wasn't talking, so I don't know if Duke woke them up. Make sure everybody's okay. Everybody does look like they were sleeping here. I think Bunny was the one yelling. It's okay. I need Cece to stop trying to come in here. They're getting some dinner. They have already kind of demolished quite a bit of the hay that I put out, so I put some more in the feeders for them. I do not like how skinny Nani looks. I did just worm her again, but that doesn't look like she's eating a whole lot of hay. She's got a good appetite. She looks good. Color has improved. Just if she's pregnant, I would expect her to be a little thicker. She looks fine for not being pregnant. I don't really like how thin she looks if she is pregnant. She has quit nursing this dude. She's as big as she is. So we may start trying to lock her up at night with some supplemental feed. They were fine. They were not fighting. She had a dry place to be before I came in here. And it may be just that she's wet. The copper should be helping everybody. Make sure she gets a little extra. Alright, night-night, girls. I'll see you in the morning. Everybody's looking good. Just throwing things now. Later, guys.